Pokemon. These creatures range from the adorable to the awesome. And honestly, it's no wonder why they're so popular. I mean, just look at these things. They're so... What the hell was that? That wasn't a Pokemon. Seriously, what the hell? I didn't put this in here. Who's doing this? Okay. Is it done? Okay, I think we're... What the frick? Wait, what? Wait, hang on a second. What? A map of Kentucky? What? Sableye. I know what you're thinking. But EXP, what does a pocket monster created in Japan have to do with Kentucky, right? No? Oh, well, I'll tell you anyway. First, let's take a look at this adored... let's look at Sableye for a second. Sableye is an odd-looking Pokemon, especially in a franchise that bases its creatures off of various animals, plant life, food... Anyway, Sableye is one of a handful that stand out against the crowd. He's a little purple imp with shiny jewel eyes, a huge head, no neck, long arms, which are almost the length of his body, and these large pointed ears. He just looks really alien. Well, his appearance isn't an accident, because in fact, Sableye is based on one of the most famous sightings of extraterrestrials in the 20th century. In fact, the legend dates back to 1955 in a farmhouse in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, inhabited by Elmer Lucky Sutton and his family. As Elmer... You know what? No, this needs the right atmosphere. Elmer Sutton decided to go draw some water from the well. However, while he was down there, he witnessed a metallic craft floating overhead. Sutton, however, decided not to go investigate and went home to eat. However, about a block away, the craft landed, and what came from it were about 15 to 20 little men, which were described as having huge heads, no necks, arms that were so long their hands drug along the ground, shiny eyes, and long, pointed ears. Sound familiar? Once these things left their craft, they headed directly for the Sutton farm. The Suttons, however, seemed relatively unconcerned about them and continued eating their meal, as the creatures closed in on their farms. Well, after getting their guns, of course. God bless America. Finally, the creatures reached the house, and all hell broke loose. It was man versus monster, except that these monsters were bulletproof. Upon seeing a creature peek through the window, Sutton opened fire, shooting it at point-blank range, only to watch it jump up and scamper away on all fours. After several hours holed up against these things, the family spotted their chance to escape and managed to get to the police station. However, when the police arrived, there was nothing to be found. After a thorough search, the police left, just in time for the Hellspawn to return until just a little bit before dawn. Though many UFO enthusiasts see it as a smoking gun proof that aliens are among us and interacting with us, the Hopkinsville goblins are widely accepted as a hoax. And a UFOologist even suggested that the Hopkinsville goblins, or Hopkinsville entities as the UFO enthusiasts prefer to call them, were nothing more than great horned owls, which are nocturnal, fly silently, have yellow eyes, and aggressively defend their nest. But regardless of the truth of the story of the Hopkinsville goblins, the fact is that Sableye stands as a testament of how connected mankind is. The story of little aliens attacking a family in rural Kentucky became one of the most popular UFO stories in Japan and has made its way into several Japanese stories of the 20th and 21st centuries, and Pokemon is no different. But honestly, this only scratches the surface of the real-world myths and legends that have built the Pokedex, and if you want to see more, subscribe to this channel, because you never know what I'm going to dig up. See y'all in 2 weeks.